How y'all doing out there? I want to welcome y'all back. I want to welcome y'all for the first time to the Tremaine Harry podcast. I am your host. Some people call me Trey, other folks call me Tremaine. No matter what you call me, as long as you call me. Here for another live reaction watch along of this week's episode of Monday Night Raw. Don't forget before I begin, hit that bell, subscribe to the channel. While you're up there, share it, like it, comment on the videos, and follow me on all your social media accounts. Hope everybody's having a great day, great night, best day ever. Like I always say, any second now we're going live on Netflix. Come on, had some technical difficulties trying to get on here. I had to reboot the route and everything else. So I'm a little disheveled, a little bit out of breath. But here we go. On to the show. The show must go on. Then, woo! If you smell now, acknowledge me. You can't see me forever. Together. Let's go. So many technical difficulties trying to get this going, Jake. Everything happens for me. It's not good. Well, I'm here now. Gunther unfortunately beat Jey Uso for the heavyweight championship last night, which is garbage. Yeah, Bailey came back last week. That was awesome. Awesome good that came out of last week's episode. We got two four-way matches to determine who advances in the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. We're going to hear from, who was it that assaulted Nikki Bella last week? And that's showing Jey Uso making his way into the ring. Huge matches tonight. Huge night ahead of us. Check, check. Liv Morgan making her way to the ring. Check, check. Watch. It's countless, bro. It's something else, bro. In Green Bay, Wisconsin. I can't help but think of Mr. Kennedy because that's where he was from. He hails from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy. Hey. Yeah, Nikki Bella came back and got dropped by somebody. That was crazy last week. Was it? Oh yeah, Liv. That's right. Yeah, she was talking cold cash shit. Mm. Yeah, that was an interesting statement last week. Whoa. Ooh. So many shots fired at. Incendiary comments made for Liv. I live to Nikki last week. We're starting the night out with Shucky Ducky Quack Quack because Liv Morgan in the ring for Forget Dominic Mysterio. We got. Damn, she always looks so good. Why you gotta look so good? Monday night. With an unbelief. Had this mode for a minute. Yeah, they're blowing them out the arena again. Nothing changed. What things changed and what is still the same. Oh, like Joe Hendry said her name and she appears. Making her way to the ring. I was watching the first Evolution pay per view from like 2019, I think it was. And I remember when she was Io Shirai. I almost forgot about that. When she walked out there with a panda mask. You guys remember that? Io, that version? Free wrestling fans remember that version. Yeah, I thought it was a different person altogether, but no, it's the same one. She's younger. They rebranded. They always get rebranded every time. Get a new name, new appearance, new theme song. They go through transitions as superstars. What Theo got to say in response to his crowd firmly behind EO Scott in this. Wow. Dang. Oh, and now people throwing him out the building so we can speak. Yeah, yeah, right. Yo. Throw it out and then hit her. Yep, drop you. Look, she threw the belt and then dropped you. As soon as she, they kicked her in the head. And then she kicked Dominic. Dominic got some too. Yo, Scott, another shut the crack. Both her and Liv, man. My celebrity crushes. Just the two of many my celebrity crushes right there. This is why I got to sign up behind this Monday Night Geek. It's a good one. Too bad they hold us down. We can't see nothing if we sit behind them. I know they can experience. And now they're showing the brackets for the King of the Ring tournament. Tonight, the final spot's going to go to the famous Rusev, Bronson Reed, or Jay Uso. Hopefully, Jay Uso can come out on top of this. But Bronson Reed being in it, we're going to have him and Seth Rollins and Brock Breaker. So, I don't know. You know, on the women's side of things, we got Oscar Stephanie Victoria, Raquel Rodriguez, and Nakamura. And that one, I want Stephanie Victoria to win. I guess. No, I want Oscar to win because she's back. Yeah, we ain't seen Oscar in like over a year, so I want her to win that one. And that's next after the commercial break. Let's go. If not Oscar, I want Stephanie Victoria to win. Definitely good. Who's making the way to learn? Yeah, Stephanie Victoria. I just spoke about her. And that's just continue and I got snacks galore to my left. Y'all don't know. Yeah, I still got all my questions laid out when they did. So I got snacks. Got drink. Got at least 4 or 5 drinks right there. I'm all right. 4 of them are bottled waters. The one's a coffee. So we off to our first commercial break. Oscar return. I'm looking forward to that. Oscar's a beast. I bet she's still not missing one beat. She probably still ring ready, no rest at all. Unlike Charlotte Flair, came back at WrestleMania and Tiffany Stratton had to carry her throughout the whole match. All right, commercial break number one of the night. Catch up on some things because it was a rough start getting up here today, boy. I tell you, had to reboot the router and the computer. It took forever and a day. That's what I get for waiting until quarter till to jump up here. I need to start doing it a half hour early. But again, like I do what I gotta do. This is sport. This is fun. I don't get paid for it. And I wish I did get paid for this right here. Be nice. Maybe one day. But until then, I don't get paid for one day. Yeah, that was a weird start to that moment doing my jump injury, turnaround impression. But no, I ain't had time to do nothing. I had literally like 30 seconds before I was okay, here I am. We should, everything got back in responsive in time. But I knew that could happen because God's in control and God's time is perfect. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for me having a delay today. I don't know what it is, but there's a reason. One more minute, we're back to this fiery, red hot episode of Women. Yeah, I got a smorgasbord of freaking snacks. Popcorn, cantaloupe, fruit snacks, whoppers. I come ready. A couple kernels real quick. They're already promoting SummerSlam. Well, they've been promoting it, but now they got tickets available, which is freaking a ridiculous amount of money to ask for one ticket. 3, 2, 1, back to the show. Let's go. Back to the show. Let's go. This my leg is sweet. My leg is sweet. My leg is sweet. Then they had that song on Spotify. I would bump that in the system in car stereo system all the time. Raquel Rodriguez getting loose, warming herself up. Liv Morgan trying to hype her up, giving us some words of encouragement before her match. The one person I don't want to win this match is Raquel Rodriguez. If only I could have it showing my PDP autograph. It's about to fall on the floor if I hold it like that. See if I can crop that picture. Let's reach out to the Fire. Well, it's showing last Monday when she beat, or when Raquel Rodriguez interfered in the match. It cost Rhea Ripley advancement. And then Kyrie Zane with that insane elbow beating Liv. I remember that. That was crazy. Actually, no, that's right. Roxanne Perez stuck in there and got it at the last second. Yeah, that was a crazy finish last week. I play Supercard, WWE Supercard. I've been playing that since day one when that game first came out, right? I just got the fusion for a dual Roxanne Perez, and she's wearing the Bailey Hugger get up. I thought that was pretty neat. So we'll keep that card forever. I don't know why they had that crossover between the two, but that's neat. Roxanne Perez wearing the arm of the button down in the streamers and all that. Who else we got? All four women in the ring? No, we got one more person coming out, right? Yep. Who that is? Notice I ain't got my glasses on because I got to see the hotties. Stephanie Cure 5. It's like, I'm not shocked. But Liv Morgan, Io Sky, Lara Valkyria, Stephanie Cure, Julia. I can go on and on with my female wrestling questions. Oscar. Good to see Oscar back. And for those of you who don't know, they're twins. There's two women who play the role of Oscar, and they're exact identical twins. So I didn't know that until a few years ago. I thought it was just one person like everybody else in the wrestler. No, Oscar is two women playing that one role. I don't know how they determine who plays. I guess if one gets sick, the other one fills in. One's on vacation, the other one's there. But Oscar has a twin, identical twin. I don't even know their names. I looked at it. These more fun facts on the pod. Yeah, Oscar with her war paint. I love her war paint. Creepy but cool. Kind of like Jeff Hardy war paint, but creepy but cool. Good to see Oscar. Man. That brings a smile to my face seeing her back match. Come your future. Her name is wow. Tanako Uriah. Ring the bell. Ivy now on Stephanie Victor, Raquel Rodriguez on Oscar. They in different corners, pummeling their opponents. Irish whip, Oscar knocks Ivy now to the mat. Now the double team of Raquel, Stephanie Victor and Oscar, a double super kick on. This is gonna be a good match right here. And this is a huge matchup. Stephanie Victor versus Oscar. Pitch me, I'm dreaming. Oscar's war paint is dope. So dope. Collar elbow tie. Oscar breaks free. Stephanie Victor does the kick. Pushes up against the ropes. Oscar does the close under the kick, goes for a pin. Not even one. They throw each other out. Like I said, literally. This first time they touched like this. Oh, now I mean, out of nowhere, backs out, Stephanie Victor into the corner. Raquel Rodriguez on Oscar. I mean, now tries to roll up Raquel. She pushes her out of the way like that. Power bomb. Oscar power bomb on Ivy and Stephanie. Uh, Raquel Rodriguez showing off that power on the screen. And now we're off to another commercial. Thanks, Netflix, for picture in picture. That's extreme sarcasm because they don't ever have picture in picture. Oscar's autograph looks crazy. Previously known as Kana, Kana. She started her professional wrestling career in 2004. She was out of action due to a knee injury. I didn't know that. I didn't know the type of, that's what kept her out for so long. We ain't seen Oscar since like a year or longer than a year. I'm trying to see where it says. I'm gonna type in Oscar W. Did you know that Oscar character is played by identical twins? First hit from Kayfabe News. WWE, this was back in 2019, this article was put out. Confirmed that the rumor has been circulating for months. The character of Oscar was actually portrayed by two people, Kanako Ura and her twin sister, Kumi Ura. WWE is employed for an Hollywood street, typically reserved for movies and TV shows involving young children and animals, using multiple lookalikes to portray the same role. Much like Mary Tate and Ashley Olsen, who famously played Tanner twins on Full House, the Ura twins are virtually impossible to tell apart. Each has a perfected the mannerisms and moveset for the so-called Empress of Tomorrow. So yeah, what other characters portrayed by sets of twins include Braun Strowman, sometimes portrayed by twin brother Brains Strowman, Buddy Murphy, sometimes portrayed by twin brother Kirk Hawkins, and Elvis's twin, and Laura Sullivan, sometimes portrayed by twin brother Shrek. I did not know that Buddy Murphy and Kirk Hawkins were twin brothers. You learn something every day. That's why I like giving you these little factoids and stuff. Contrary to popular belief, the Undertaker is not replaced by his twin brother. In fact, the original Undertaker went on to portray Pete Rosie, and the current Undertaker is portrayed by James of the disciple. But the fact remains is that Oscar character is played by identical twins. Back to the Stephanie McCure on top of it now. She gets a little her note rolls up to her twin and gets a 2 count. It was almost a hurricane rock. Now she suplexes Ivan Raquel in the ring, eat the feet by Stephanie McCure. Ducks Oscar's close on, hits her with a super kick to the gut. Meteora, running Meteora to Raquel Rodriguez in one corner. Oscar counters it. Then gets a dragon scoop. Stephanie McCure to Oscar. Right, she just came back from that knee injury, already getting it. And now that body drop by Stephanie McCure. Now she's about to hit her with that devil's fist, that move that makes Booker T go crazy in the crowd. Ah, ah, ah. But Raquel Rodriguez had to break it up. Ooh. And then she waves the crowd up, talking about shut up. Ooh. She has her up in a suplex. Stephanie McCure counters it and then drives her. And going to hit Raquel with the same move that she was trying to hit on Oscar. Here we go. No, Raquel Rodriguez powers through and puts her up in the electric chair instead. Whoa. Oscar tried to intervene, but gets kicked in the face by Raquel. Raquel puts Stephanie McCure around, who then Hurricane Ramos her over the top rope to the floor. But Raquel is still holding on to the electric chair. But now Stephanie McCure transitions it into on the apron with the Devil's Kiss. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times on the hardest part of the apron, head first, dribbling Raquel's head off the hardest part of the ring, like a basketball. And now, springboard crossbody. Oscar in the ring now. And she got a chicken wing on Victoria. Victoria grabbing Oscar by the hair, trying to hold Baxter into the corner. Ooh, a huge jumping kick by Albinal. And then she starts pummeling Oscar. Irish whip. Oh, kick to the face by Oscar. Oscar not missing the beat like I knew she wouldn't. And then, oh, hip attack to Raquel Rodriguez while she's trying to get in the ring. 1, 2, 2, squeeze. Oscar kicks out from 2, and through the 10 by Albinal, who then German suplex bridge pin combo. Only gets a 2 count on Oscar. We're off to another commercial break. And of course, Netflix is not going to give us the picture-in-picture footage so we can know what's happening during the break. Like, unlike USA Network or CW, even Access TV with TNA, they'll give us a picture-in-picture during the commercial breaks. Nope, not Netflix. I'm not going to say it. Netflix needs to learn how to do picture-in-picture during the commercial breaks. I sent them a direct tweet on X about it. Deaf ears, like so many other things in my life that I'll be asking for. But again, neither here nor there. 2.5 weeks for the break. Boo! Hulk Hogan. And boo that nasty ass beer. I like beer, don't get me wrong. I wish I could still drink it, but I can't. That's another story also. And when I did drink beer, it was all craft beers, IPAs, something good and rare. And I would not drink that. It's probably like tastes like Budweiser, that beer he promoted. I can imagine. It tastes just like Budweiser. I ain't drank it before, but I can imagine. The WWE 20, that's crazy. I've been on that though. I'm doing Oscar, WWE Twin Sisters. Who won the identity of the Rock? 42 years old as of 2024, so she's same age, exact. Wow, they don't look at me. Just like I don't look my age. They don't look their age either. I did not know Oscar was 42, 43 by now. But turning 43. Crazy. He's still able to go like that. Yeah, you got John Cena. I get why John Cena retired. Put his body through more than the average person. All that travel, running up and down the roads, appearances. He's got enough money where he ain't got to do nothing else. He can relax the rest of his life. So I get why. 25 seconds or back to this fatal four-way to determine who advances in the Queen of the Ring tournament. Like I said, I want Oscar to win. And if she can't be the victor, I want Stephanie Victor. If I had to pick a third pick, I guess it would be Raquel Rodriguez. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to full screen, or not full screen. Back. We don't have picture in picture, so it's back to sure. You tell what's happening. Let's move back from here. They're on the top rope battling. They're about to do that move where Raquel Rodriguez is going to put two. She's got Ivy and Stephanie McCare on the shoulders, while Oscar's on the top rope. They drop kicks them both. Drop kicks all three of them. Wow. So that was an electric chair drop to Avinal and Stephanie McCure, while Oscar drop kicked Raquel Rodriguez in the chest and laid her down on the mat. Wow, they're showing the replay right now. Wow, what a spot right there. That was a cool. One person standing was Oscar. He was kicking Stephanie McCure in the head, and just alternating between Avi and Stephanie. Kicking them in their chest. Got kicked in your chest. And in the back of Avinal's head. Ducks the close on from the tail, hits him with a chop. Another strike, flurry of strikes to Raquel Rodriguez. And then a spinning heel kick to the gut. Yeah, and then a code breaker. Oscar fired up. Oh, kicks on the chin. Avinal gets a kick for her troubles too. Avinal counters. Oh, knee to the face to Avinal. 1, 2, 2, 3. Stephanie McCure to make sure that doesn't happen. Right? Especially Stephanie McCure Oscar touching for the first time. The first time these ladies have been in the ring together ever. They're facing off the distance again. McCure ducks the close out. Ducks the close out, hits with a fury forearms. Shoulder tackle, doesn't do nothing off. Oh, a headbutt. A flurry of headbutts from McCure. Like 8 or 9 headbutts that quick. Wow, that's like 3 headbutts per second. Oh, and then she hit her with a back elbow. Oscar stopped her momentum like that. And then knee to the midsection. Stephanie McCure stops in return. Short counter, short rebound, counter, suplex by McCure. lining up Oscar for the next move. Oscar runs into the corner, Shakira ducks out of the way, hits her with a drop kick. Tries for a double underhook, slam. Oh, slams her down on her knees, head first. One, two, three. Avenal rolls out of the way, picks up Oscar for a scoop slam. He powers through with a rear Nike type move. One, two, three. The clear breaks it up before the three count. Tries for that finishing move again. This time on Avenal. Double underhook. Nope. Avenal counters it. A huge jawbreaker by the clear and a kick to the chin. Sends Avenal out into the floor. Oh, a running kick to the face by Raquel Rodriguez to the cure. Crowd chanting, "This is awesome." The cure. Huge slam to the cure. Rolls up. One, two, three. Because who's that pulled out of the ring? I can't tell who that is. That's not nobody in the match. That's Rhea Ripley getting her revenge from last week on her. I should have known. Then she kicks Raquel in the stomach and hits the riptide on the outside of the ring. Laid out Raquel Rodriguez. She is not going to win this thing after that. Then she throws her back into the ring. That's payback for Rhea Ripley. And now Asuka running hip attack. One, two, three. Ring the bell. Asuka for the win. Let's go. That's who I wanted to win. Exactly who I was wanting to win. Her first match back in over a year. Good stuff. Good stuff. Rhea Ripley got her pound of flesh for revenge after what Raquel did to her last week. Now we got Kathy Kelly interviewing Asuka. You know how Asuka is. She was fucked all Japanese. You know, a word she's saying. But nobody's ready for Asuka. Mm-hmm. Yeah, babe. Whatever you say. Queen of the Ring. Only thing I know she said right there. And then the vintage going there for Asuka. That's always been Asuka's thing. She'll say something in Japanese for 2 minutes, and the only thing you make out of it in English is nobody's ready for Asuka. Will be so many people have podcasts now. You got Cody Rhodes got his own podcast. Undertaker got a podcast. Now Stephanie McMahon got a podcast. And I listen to Cody Rhodes podcast. It's interesting. I listen to both the one with Brandy Rhodes and Amy Priest so far. A replay on what happened last week between Gunther and Jay, which is terrible that Jay lost. And so was the ringside. Got to see that. Wish Jay had run had it lasted longer. But in order for people to be multi-time champions, they got to lose it. I think John Cena became 17-time champion. He had to lose that belt 16 times. Yeah, I was hoping Jay won the team. Again, everything happens for a reason. Boo, Gunther. Boo. Notice you don't see nobody in the crowd wearing no Gunther shirt, no Gunther hat. Never. Never. You never see nobody wearing a Gunther t-shirt. I can imagine it happens, but it's rare. We get to hear from this dude as soon as we come back from the commercial break. I'm gonna complain about it until the cows come home. No picture-in-picture coverage from Netflix ever. I don't know what their problem is and why they don't want to do it. They probably have all the capabilities to do it, but they won't. Maybe someday. Be back in a minute since the commercial break. I'm going to use the bathroom and enjoy the Wall of Fame while I'm gone. I've worn this shirt for 3 years old. 30 seconds to spare. I'm back. I'm actually running out of t-shirts. I'm trying to wear something different every time, as much as I can to share my collection. I'm running out of ideas now. Get deep in the archives, wear stuff over and over again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the show. Let's go. Is the fanatic manifest? Manifest? I probably stop talking about it. I can't go. So I could go to fanatic fest. Told you I got a lot of sneaks. What we got next? We got Gunther. Never been in the box. In the combat squad, like Judgment Day in their clubhouse, playing WWE 2K25. They weren't playing it, but it was on the screen on the TV. I guess they're watching simulated matches on the game themselves. Interesting. I ought to start eating chicken and nuggies. JD McDummad. Raquel Rodriguez with a bag of ice on her neck and shoulders. After getting dropped by Rhea Ripley. Now Roxanne Perez. Walking away with Finn to talk about whatever. Gunter. God, he's bully. That's why I never liked Brock Lesnar. He's a bully just like Gunther. Boo! Boo! Boo, Gunther. Up in the West, like on the girls' office. Since the hotties are doing for the minute. Boo! I anticipate Jay Uso from my Ebony Rebel for a celebration. Boo! Boo, Gunther. Sorry if I'm looking down and multitasking. Trying to promote the channel. Not sure much of this video. Oh, it's calling Seth Rollins out. I hope this is one of the moments where I hope Bronson and Seth Rollins. Goldberg. Oh, shoot. Oh, as JR used to say, business just picked up. They were rumoring this. Is it really him, though? I'm not going to believe it until I see his face. So far, this is really him. Oh, wow. Goldberg. Yeah, I hope he tear Gunther a new one. Please. Oh, wow. Goldberg. No freaking way. Yo. Goldberg. 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 I know Big E is somewhere going crazy. Goldberg. Goldberg. I know Big E. I wish I could see his instant reaction to this. Wow. Goldberg out of nowhere. But he ain't in ring shape. I worry because he's not in his prime like he used to be in WCW. But he will still give Gunther a run for his money in spite of that. Wow, Goldberg. Ooh. Say it so. Say it so. And let him take that belt from Gunther. Oh, that's gonna be so good. You're next. Yeah. Wow, he gonna look at Gunther. Gunther got that look of fear. He won't ever see that look on Gunther's face where he's like nervous or scared. Wow, and he's backpedaling, leaving the ring. Goldberg, 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 Goldberg. Wow. Goldberg gonna tear his ass up. Wow. Good segment right there, man. What a spot that was. Goldberg. All people are not expecting. Going to a break and we come back out of it. AJ Styles versus JD McDonough. I'll say it. It's my podcast. JD McDonough. He starts on that. Somebody else said that. I just repeat what I'm hearing, what I'm told. But yeah, Goldberg. Wow. If anybody can beat Gunther, it is Goldberg. My glasses back on now. I had to take them off again because Goldberg music hit. I was like, oh, rewind it back. You see, I went crazy. Unbelievable. Goldberg. 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 As you said, at least I'm trying to have a healthy snack more than I am the bad one. Cantaloupe is probably like my favorite fruit I've ever. Cantaloupe and honeydew. They're great. Cantaloupe. Always been my favorite. It's like cheese, but it 20 more seconds. We're back to Monday Night Raw. I can quit talking about food. We'll have AJ Styles versus JD McDonough in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the show. Back to the show. Let's go. And that, what you want to talk about on the Rose podcast, is worth it. Anybody who's a wrestling fan like me, you have no choice but to listen to podcasts like that. It gives insight into their lives, into the behind the scenes, stories you wouldn't have known otherwise. So it's worth giving it a listen. That's why I listen to it. And that's showing what just happened with Goldberg coming out there talking that the Gunther. I hope he tear Gunther ass up too, bro. I hope he ripped Gunther a new one. It's official. Oh, and it's for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yo, that's gonna be so good, so good. I hope Goldberg wins. I hope Goldberg win that championship for me and shut Gunther's mouth up once and for all. And I wish I could go to Saturday Night's main event and Evolution. I would love to go to both those nights main event. It's what a 6 hour drive for me, but I ain't got to come. You spend all that money going to WrestleMania in Vegas. I don't have it to go to Georgia. I'd love to. Now we got JD already in the ring, accompanied by Don. AJ Styles about to make his way out. You don't want none. No, we got the old school, the throwback. No, they don't want none. They don't want none. They don't scared. They don't really want none. To tell the boys from the street, ain't nobody man enough to feel the pain. You can be in this. Try to get the stick. Ain't nobody breaking these scared of it. No, they don't want none. 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 They look to scared of me. They don't really want none. And I'm a Mack truck. You're gonna get run over. We some country boys working overtime for it. Kings of the South never had nothing. Blue collar boys do it when they have. No, they don't want none. 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 They look scared. No, they don't really want none. I hope AJ Styles win, but again, we got Dominant Mysterio at ringside. Gonna cause some shenanigans and interference. Like the Judgment Day and other heel factions like to do. Ring the bell. Let it go. Collar elbow tie. AJ Styles backs Sturdy up into the corner. AJ grabs his hair, pulls him around, and puts him in the corner. Crowd strongly behind AJ Styles. AJ Styles chants already. He puts him to the mat. Got a submission applied to JD. At his feet, standing that side headlock applied. Irish whip. Rebound by JD. Across the side headlock of his own. AJ Irish whips him. Oh, it's a huge shoulder tackle, puts Styles to the mat. And he counters back into another head submission. This Styles still in control of the match, dictating the flow. Trials for the penalty. 1, 2, 2, 3. JD for the penalty of his own. Back and forth with the penalties. Only get 2 counts out of it each time. Arm drag by AJ. JD counters him with a physical headlock. AJ for another penalty. Bridge out of it by JD. Oversized cranium. Cole called it. I remember Tyler Head said he had a Klingon head. JD. Klingon forehead. Like in the Dirty Dom show. Dirty Dom. That fast shot go woo on AJ Styles' chest. Irish whip by JD. Tries for a hip attack. AJ Styles counters it. And yeah, he hits him with the counter. Yep, rolls him back to the middle of the ring. He applies that full block for him. JD. And now Dominic Mysterio pushing the rope closer to JD so he can break the hold. Like I said, they out there causing interference. They pulls JD out of the ring. AJ need to jump on both of them. I think that's what's going to happen. Yep, out onto the floor goes AJ Styles. He has his attention focused on Dom. Back some up. And now, because of that distraction, from JD McDonough, I already know. AJ running down Dom right now, though. Running around the ring. Send some nice out there in the timekeepers area. Oh, and then out of nowhere, diving clothesline by JD McDonough knocks down AJ Styles. He leaped over the barricade and tried to clothesline AJ Styles in the timekeeper area. Now we're also into the commercial break. No commercial in commercial. No picture in picture. Thank you, Netflix, for never doing picture in picture. Jerks. I bet it's so easy for them to do that too. Just have a little screen right there in the corner, like USA Network and CW does. You know what's happening during the little stupid commercial breaks. You know, 3 minutes of just a full screen commercial, all this stuff happening in the ring. At least bring back the WWE Network so we can see it on a second screen or our phone or something. A lot of full screen commercials is happening. I miss those days. That's what I loved about WWE Network. You know, the commercial going on Raw or SmackDown, the interviews, analysis, coverage of the match happening on your other device. I almost cried when they stopped WWE Network because of that. 90 seconds and we're back to the show. And like I always say, heels on top during the commercial break. So I imagine JD McDonough in control of the match. When you come out the other side, AJ Styles will come back. That's how it works. 9 times out of 10. I'm wrong with that sometimes. Most of the time, it's how it is. 40 seconds. Post with every second. You'll have this commercial break and back to the action. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the show. Let's go. And yeah, JD McDonough with a submission applied on AJ Styles. Like I say, he was on top during the break. He coming out of it, so the face can come back and even the match out. And now AJ with elbows to the midsection, finally break the but then AJ gets put back to the mat by JD McDonough. And now JD standing on the hair of AJ Styles and then pulling him up by the hand, by the arms. Doing it again, standing on AJ's hair while pulling him up by the arms. He tries it another time. This time AJ kicks him in the head and stops him. Styles now counters that move with a flurry of offense. Clothesline finishes it up, puts JD on the mat. He hits the ropes, hits with a forearm. JD back into the corner. AJ Styles runs in, hits him with a deep and clothesline, puts him up in the fireman's carry, and drops him over his knee with the back of his head. 1, 2, 3. JD McDonough kicks out at 2. the Styles. Setting him up for the Styles Clash. JD counters him with a headbutt with that Klingon like forehead. And hits him with a suplex. More like a brain buster. 1, 2, 2, 3. AJ Styles comes out 2. McDonald now picks up AJ off the mat. Bats him into the corner, puts him up on the top. Oh, no, it doesn't. Stops him and forearms him. Now he puts him up on the top rope. AJ fighting back with a bunch of punches to the face. JD chops him in the chest, goes up to the second rope. AJ still fighting him back with them punches. 3, 4 more punches. Another forearm from JD. JD up on the top rope now. Trying for a superplex on AJ. AJ fighting still, punching him in the gut. Headbutts him. Another headbutt from AJ Styles. Drops him to the mat. And AJ trying to get his balance, trying to get his bearings. Now he's on the second rope. And then Dominic Mysterio on the apron, causing a distraction. And then JD McDonald kicks AJ in the midsection. And then tries to hit him with a finisher, but AJ counters it and puts him in the Styles Clash right there in the middle of the ring. And then the 1, 2, 3, ring the bell, AJ Styles for the win. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. Punk ass Dominic Mysterio need to go and get. And take his buddy JD with him. And then he goes in the ring, tries to hit AJ with the belt. AJ hits with a Pele kick. All right. Dom puts him on the apron. AJ hits with a forearm. And then before he can hit the phenomenal forearm, Finn Balor pulls Dominic out of the ring, out of harm's way. And then left in the ring is the Intercontinental Championship belt that AJ Styles now picks up. He holds it high in the air. Not the same belt, but the same kind of principle. He's holding the belt in there. That'd be cool if he beat Don for that. I wish. And now, Judgment Day surrounding the ring with AJ in it by himself. And then they all three go in the ring. AJ rolls out of the ring with the belt in his hand and goes out the ramp, up the ramp out of the arena with the belt in his hand. Still holding in the air. Styles Clash. He nailed that Styles Clash. I ain't said it yet, but as far as Dominic Mysterio goes, he needs to shave that dadgum mustache. Look like he got a slug on his face. Joe Dirt looking up. He was gone somewhere. Now we got Sheamus talking to Alpha Babes and Natalia. Wow, Maxine Dupree, Shucky Ducky, quack, quack. I had a cough every time I said Shucky Ducky, quack, quack. But anyway. Please do. Please do, Sheamus. I'd rather Jey Uso win, but if I had to pick a second pick on that match, it's definitely Sheamus. Now we got Bayley. I'm glad I took my glasses off. New Day talking. You know, Grayson Waller and Austin Theory arguing each other again like they did last week. Xavier was like a straight up pimp with that cloak and that hat on right there. Though. He was pimping. Woods was straight up pimping in that gear though. I gotta give him that. I might not like New Day now, but that attire he was wearing was pimped out. So when we come out of this break, we get to hear from Bailey after her coming out last week to help out Nikki Bella. And that when it happened, sorry, not sorry to be munching and snacking on camera. I didn't do it for the longest time. For months and months, I would just sit here and drink water. You know? I told y'all I was hungry. That is a shout out to Camp WWE. When Mark Henry's character that said that to the rest of the group. I always wonder if the stuff they're promoting, like Slim Jim, boo Hulk Hogan, and boo that nasty, probably tasting like Budweiser beer. But definitely boo Hulk Hogan. Anyway, I always wonder when they promote stuff like Jay and LA Knight promoting Slim Jim, eating in the commercial. Why don't they really eat that? If they really are ingest that, or if it's just props. I always wonder that because I'm like, especially with like Papa John's and food that you know they wouldn't eat. Oh yeah, let me get my picture ready. This Bailey about to need a frame. Yeah, I got that one, but I got a different one. Two different places. So I went and saw it twice this night. In Atlanta, for Bad Blood last year. I still can't believe I got the meet Bailey. I didn't get an autograph, but I got that book picture. I play the picture just as good as the autograph would be. I feel like the picture might even be better because I got to touch her, see her, talk to her. All right, three, two, one, to the show. There was a Penta. See, that was a Penta interview, and we didn't get to see it because there was no commercial in commercial. I say it backwards. No picture in picture during the commercial. Had there been a picture in picture during the commercial break, we would have at least done it. Burns me up. Netflix need to get with the program and do picture in picture during the commercial breaks. Who do I need to talk to about this? Seriously. That's annoying. At least bring back WWE Network so we can see what's happening on the second screen. Shouldn't have taken WWE Network away to begin with. They'll hire me. I'll take care of WWE Network during the commercial breaks. I'll make sure all the content gets out there. Put me on it. Don't pay me. Imagine this is he's just hitting the switch. Role model, my girl. Three likes, that's like a new record for me. I think four is a record. Role model. Bailey. Yeah, I'm trying to sing it. I won't ever forget that moment. That's another one of those moments that lives rent free in my head to this day, right there, y'all. I still can't believe I got to meet her. Meet her. And like I told somebody else, she smelled like a fine dandelion in the morning breeze or something like that. She smelled good as a mug. Looked just good. Just not good. Man, let me stop. Like I said, I don't need to talk like that because I might just give my demographic on my vibe. I don't care. It's for my unfiltered thoughts. Take my glasses off like self found so Bailey, just don't. No! Ding dong, hello. You know she was calling people stupid idiots? She was a hero. Oh yeah. Hey, we want some Bailey. They're singing that or they're singing, hey, hey, Bailey. Ooh, ah, I wanna know. Will you be my girl? They're not that's not what they're chanting, but that's what I'll be singing. Hey, hey, Bailey. Ooh, ah, I wanna know. Will you be my girl? Hey, follow this. Yeah, baby. Bailey, 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 Bailey. They got a history. They've been robbers. Damn Bailey fan. Another one of my celebrity crushes. Bailey definitely top three of my wrestling crushes. Oh, calling out Becky Lynch. And there she is, making her way to the ring. I'm trying to think of what my top five would be if I had to pick female, female wrestling wrestlers. Bailey, Lara Valkyria, Maxine Free, Tiffany Stratton. It's four of my Mount Rushmore of women wrestling questions, so to speak. I can tell you the ones not up there quicker than the Candyman or the Nia Jax not up there. Raquel Rodriguez is another one that's not on my Mount Rushmore. All right, let's see what Becky Lynch has to say. What are they chanting? Becky still sucks. I think they're chanting Becky still sucks. Becky sucks. They're chanting Becky sucks. I don't know what she just said. Whoa, there she go talking about the home team. Z, you don't trip me out, yo. Hmm. Whoa, Becky Lynch. Oh, tell her, Bailey. Oh, oh, and then she slapped Bailey, and then Bailey hit her with a right forearm. it should be noted that Becky Lynch came up there with a Chicago Bears jersey. You got a guy in a referee shirt in the crowd holding up a Chicago Bears shirt. They're in Green Bay, Wisconsin. That's what's up. Jay Uso talking to Kathy Kelly. One word. Yee. Four letters. One word. Yee. National. Rusev warming up for the match. Of course, that's the main event. Sheamus, Rusev, Bronson Reed, Jey Uso, winner advances in the King of the Ring tournament. How can that not be the main event? Now we got Kyrie and Zayn making their way to the ring. I forget who she spoke of. One fall. Liv Morgan. Wow, she's wrestling Liv. I thought Nikki Bell's gonna come out there and interfere with this match after what happened last week. I thought Nikki Bell's gonna come out during this Kyrie Zayn Liv Morgan match and get her revenge. Like Rhea got her revenge on Raquel Rodriguez earlier tonight. Same thing gonna happen on this match. I gotta get through this 3-minute commercial break before we'll know what happens. Picture in picture at all. Ever. Never. Just for case I'm gonna open the WWE Network on my phone. I still got the app, even though it's null and void now. Just a link to the .com. Network. No. It says sign in to the WWE Network. Just subscribe to WWE Network today to watch every WWE premium live event, including WrestleMania, live on demand shows. But it's not an option to sign in anymore. You know, man, I missed the WWE Network so much. I wish it was good, but I mean, they got the previews for Raw and SmackDown up here. Results from previous shows. A list of all the superstars on the rosters. The link to WWE. All the upcoming. Wow, it's Goldberg's last ride. When I go to shop.com, that's the first thing pops up. I guess he's really retiring after this run. I like that War Raiders Raw is War shirt. That's kind of dope. It's like a homage to the Attitude Era. And we want Truth shirt too. Here I am window shopping WWE.com, but I don't need to buy nothing else from WWE for a while. I spent too much money on WWE. tickets, apparel, etc. Autographs, photo ops. If I'm nothing else from WWE for a while, 30, 10 seconds. We're almost past the show. Five, four, three, two, one. All right, back to Raw. I wish I could go to the Fanatics because lucky people get to go to that. But I got me in the car. I'm lucky I got to go to WrestleMania. Nick Aldis on Raw. That's weird. Okay. Talking AJ Styles. What about? Wow. It's official. AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio at Night of Champions. And now Bailey. Nice. In spite of Becky Lynch saying it's not a title match. And now who's this coming up to Bailey now? Lyra Valkyria, my wife, my wives, both of them my wives. If I had to pick between them two, that would be a tough one. I would win either way. I think I'd have to pick Lyra over Bailey though. So it's Lyra, then Bailey. Ring the bell. I don't know how to get. I know Liv Morgan's in my top five somewhere too. Ring the bell. Let's go. Back and forth, counter for counter to Liv until Liv rolls out onto the floor. I'm surprised Dominic Mysterio in the ringside. But we know how Judgment Day work. One of them is going to come out there before the match. Before. That's how they roll. She didn't injure her shoulder. She's playing. She's playing. Yeah, I don't think that's no injury. They just showed her. She's suckering her hand. I think she's playing. Going to a commercial break while Liv Morgan is feeling an injury. I'll say it again. No picture in picture so we can know what's going on during the break. Thanks for nothing, Netflix. I'll say that every time until they finally do have picture in picture during the commercial break. agree. I told y'all I was hungry. We're being a little big deck. Could be worse. Could be like that one dude I was watching on TikTok. No, that was a. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Ethan Pete's, the Stupid King. God's hilarious. But he was watching the video of this dude that was wrapping his hot dog in a pepperoni pizza, putting ranch dressing on it, and everything. At least I'm not that. I'm trying to get it. 30 more seconds. So, all right, three, two, one. Go back to the commercial. Back to the show. Out of the commercial. Wow, she really was hurt. Really, that really did hurt them, I guess. It was a normal ass move. That's why I didn't think she was hurt. It still seemed normal even after the replay. Right, that's a normal fall. Damn. Well, that sucks. I feel bad for Liv. Yo, I thought she was faking the injury. That was a real injury. But yet wrestling is fake. Liv just got helped out in the arena with a damn arm and had to stop the match. Poor Liv. I know she's a hell of a. Dang, that sucks. Hopefully she has a speedy recovery. We play what happened last week on Raw. And CM Punk came out. And that's the match that's official. And Friday night when Truth came out. I feel like Truth came out for that. 10 a.m. on the West Coast. It'll be 1 in the afternoon here when that Night of Champions happens. I'll be doing a lot of reaction watching all that. This Saturday I'm going to a DCW show, local indie organization. And then this Friday we got SmackDown. Our Truth versus John Cena. That's a good. That's crazy. That was a legit injury during that match for Good Morgan and Alexander. A dislocated shoulder. And that was a normal fall. Nothing extreme. But like she was coming off the top rope, went through a table, and that was just a normal takedown. And injury. Good Morgan. Wow. Now we got Kathy Taylor with Sami Zayn. Who's this carrying cross. Notice he had a match in forever. All he does is come out there interrupting people's interviews. Mm. In this place. That'll be carrying cross his first match in months. Before I forget, irony that Karrion Cross talks about going through the same thing, expecting different results, but yet every week he's come out there, you're up to somebody's interview. Isn't that wrong? Don't you think? Now we got Jey Uso making his way through the crowd. Please, please get my music. 4 letters, 1 word, yeah. It's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one, it's just me, Oos. Day one is line them all up, knock them down like this. Yeet, 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 yeet. And I told y'all before, if you ever want to get your hourly credit for staying on your watch, just read a few minutes. It'll count. like his entrance where he involves the crowd. It's just me, Boost. Day one, it's just me, Boost. Day one, it's just me, Boost. Day one, it's line them all up, knock them down like this. So just pick up a random child and just you with him, have him start the show. That's cool. If I was that kid, I would not forget that already. It's just me, Boost. Day one, it's just me, Boost. Day one, it's line them all up, knock them down like this. Okay. Get him. It's just me, Boost. Day one, it's just me, Boost. Day one, it's just me, Boost. Day one is line them all up, knock them down like this. Now, picture in picture, not at all for Netflix. I could have kept that energy and momentum flowing through the break, but no, we don't have no freaking coverage of what's happening live on Raw because they like to have a full screen commercial break. Anyway, I feel like even if I did start a petition for to Netflix and had 1,000 signatures on it for them to do picture in picture during commercial breaks, I feel like they still wouldn't do it. Probably come with some bullshit excuse like, "Oh, we're not capable of doing that." Picture in picture. I try to censor myself a lot because I don't cuss very often. Unless I'm very frustrated or very emphatic about something. And then I had, we're back to the show. And this is the main event of the night. So, yeah, Raw's always been 2.5 hours. They've run 2 hours and 45 minutes before, but not 3 hours like this, or like it's supposed to be. I guess some people like that. Boo, Hulk Hogan. And boo, that nasty ass beer. Boo, boo. Definitely. We've been at them brand new this past few years. I don't get into it. It's like Kid Rock. Boo, Kid Rock. Love Kid Rock's music. Nope. We see things are not good for this, so you cannot condemn or support them. 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the show. Thank you. And listen, not one episode of that. Being a WWE fanatic, I probably should. More insight behind the scenes. When I get to it, when I get to it. Happened tonight. This is the 19th episode of Raw to eliminate from Green Bay, Wisconsin. I bet there hasn't been 19 episodes of WWE Raw in North Carolina overall. I never come here from that. Don't tell me why. Politics. Next Monday on Raw, it's official. Becky Lynch versus Bayley for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. In the ring semifinals, 1-on-1, Jade Cargill versus Roxanne Perez. That'll be good. All next week on Raw. Cody Rhodes versus whoever wins this next match will happen next week on Raw too. Been eating the whole commercial break. Oh, Bailey's on the Raw recap tomorrow. I know I'm gonna tune in to that. Day one, it's just me, Boost. It's just me, Boost. All day, all night here in this house, just me by myself all the time. No one body around here, just me. This is what it is. And who else gonna be? Rusev making his way to the ring now. Hope Jay can win this. Go Jay Uso. Sheamus making his way to the ring. It's fight night. Alright, let me push it out to it's like connected to you to stretch it out. Max could do it better than Cole. He's the only participant that's one team competing this year. 4-time team from the Phone Fence to have the job in the school. Now Bronson Reed making his way to the ring. I want Jay to win, but I feel like Bronson's gonna win because Ron Breaker gonna come out there with Seth Rollins and they're gonna be with Paul Heyman with the Money in the Bank briefcases. And why you got the Seth Rollins Money in the Bank briefcase? Why are you walking out to the ring with it without him being present? I don't understand. glad he hit that BFT on breaker too. Bring up the breaker with Bronson Reed on Sheamus, Rusev on Jay Uso. Right? Bronson Reed just clothesline Sheamus over the top rope to the floor. Right, as soon as he hit the apron. That first into the barricade goes Reed. Back into the ring now. Rusev on top of Jay. Sheamus sent head first into the steel post and then back first into the barricade. Rusev from the death. Still got his ribs taped up. Good stuff. Of course, Rusev focusing on that. Jay drops the bottom rope, sees Rusev tumble to the floor, gets punched in the head on the apron. Rusev pulled down by Bronson Reed. And now him and Rusev and Bronson Reed going shot for shot on the floor. As Big E would say, big meeting, minutes like a week. And then Rusev sends Bronson Reed's hip first into the steel steps. And now Jay Uso with a suicide dive face down Rusev. Yeah. Show the replay of that suicide dive. Poetry in motion, as always. 2-minute commercial break. No picture in picture. I'm waiting. I just said that to him too. Netflix chat. Netflix customer service, the automated thing. Hello, what can we help you with today? What would it take for Netflix to have picture-in-picture coverage of WWE action during Monday Night Raw? These articles might help answer your question, or you can chat with an agent. Small or off-center picture. The video is before free live events Netflix. Learn about live streaming support and how to watch it. That does not help. So like I said, you chat with the agent. Not that it's going to matter. Like I said, I can put all this effort, all this time, and they're not going to do picture-in-picture, despite of what I'm to. Only got 30 seconds, so I got to go back to the show and call the match. It's not even work. That's just me trying to somehow please. SmackDown does it. NXT does it. TNA does it. Private Batcher drops me on top of Jay Uso. Puts him up in the fireman's carry. Jay spins out, counters attack with the now it's that vintage Jay Uso punches. The heat punches. And the last one, boom. As Reed reeling, still taking the fight to him. Spinning kick to the shoulder. Sends Reed out onto the apron. Sheamus is afraid. He gets super kicked. And then so does Rusev. Jay Uso rolling right now. Another super kick to Rusev. He hits the rope. And then Rusev clotheslines him. Stops the moment. Sheamus and Bronson Reed back their feet outside on the floor and they battling each other. Reed head first into the score post. And then leaning up on the barricade. Sheamus running, tries to close on him, but gets bad body dropped into the ring. Sheamus back to his feet while Bronson Reed's taunting the crowd. They let him know he's standing behind. He hits him with the 10 beats of the Bowden while in the crowd. 1, 2, while he's leaning up against the barricade. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's hit him with an extra one to grow on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He hit him with 21 beats of the Bowden while in the crowd. Oh, and then a super kick by Jay while Sheamus is climbing back over the barricade. And then, oh, Jay almost got barricaded, speared through the barricade, but he moved out of the way. And Bronson Reed glided with the barricade instead of Jay. And now Jay got something planned. So. He runs, but then Rusev stops him in his tracks. God. Like running into a brick wall. Let me guess, another commercial that quick. Rusev in the ring with Sheamus now. Crouching Rusev Day. Oh, and now they're going shot for shot. They're just wailing on each other right now. Irish whip by Sheamus. Rusev ducked the clothesline. With a spinning back kick. Sheamus back into the corner. Rusev runs in. Oh, and receives a kick to the face. Then Sheamus picks him up and bites him. And now going punch for punch again. Shot for shots again. Yeah, and they're really connecting with these shots. Yeah. And then Bronson Reed goes on both of them. Double close. Now they stand up and start punching each other again. Rusev and Sheamus. And then Bronson Reed splashes both of them in the corner. Jay in the ring now. Kicks Bronson Reed in the face. Goes up to the second rope. He tries a crossbody, but Reed catches him in midair. And then hits him with a huge slam. Now we're on to that commercial break. I thought it was happening a minute ago. It's happening now. No picture in picture. Of course, Netflix doesn't do that. So stupid. now have back to the show. This is the last commercial break of the night. So this is the main event. 55 seconds. Let's see the results. The finish of this match. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the show. Let's go. We got 2 minutes in control. We didn't see it because it was a picture. They broke the hood of the announce table in the process. We see the aftermath of it. Because, again, Netflix doesn't do picture for some reason. Sheamus and Jey Uso in the ring, going shot for shot, punch for punch. As far as I'm like, yay and you. No, oh, wow. Punching first. Whoa, Sheamus with him up on his shoulders in the fireman's carry. Puts Jey out onto the apron. Trying to put a 10 beats in the Bowden. Oh, Jey counters him with back elbows. Pointing the elbow to the chin. And then punches him in the face. Hits him in the head. Jey goes back into the ring. And meets the Irish cross backbreaker. Bronson Reed headbutts him in the shoulder. Reed now with swings. Try for like a power bomb or a power driver. Headlines, kicker at the bottom. Goldberg challenges Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. After advances in Queen's Ring tournament, will face Alexa Bliss for SmackDown. AJ Styles defeated JD McDonough and targets Dominic Mysterio after the match. White noise to Bronson Reed. He kicked out after 2. Bayley calls out Becky Lynch and challenges for her Intercontinental title next week. Oh, and then a power bomb. Rusev power bomb Sheamus on Bronson Reed. More headlines. That was last week. As Jay laid out. That wasn't Jay. That was freaking Bronson Reed laid on the Jay's in the ring now, confronting Rusev. Hits him with a super kick. And then he hits Bronson Reed with a super kick. And Sheamus gets the same super kick to him, too. He kicked. He tries a super kick on Rusev. He counters it. Oh, and kicks Jay in the back of the head hard. Nice try for the accolade. He gets it. Yeah, he's got it connected on Jay in the middle of the ring. Accolade. Locked in tight. Jay's trying to get out of it. He's hanging on like as much as he can. Jay keeps on trying to force his way out. But... oh, and then a huge knee strike by Sheamus. Broke it up. And then a knee strike with Bronson Reed. And then a super kick by Rusev to Sheamus. And then a bro kick to Rusev. 1, 2, 2, 3. Because Bronson Reed hit a senton on Sheamus to break it up. And now Bronson Reed going to the top rope trying for that tsunami. And he hits it on Sheamus. 1, 2, 2, 3. because Jay broke it up. Wow, what a match. Jay back to the spear. Ducks the clothesline from Bronson Reed. He hits him with a spear. Now Jay going to the top rope. Got to try for that Uso splash. He connects his career. And then Braun Breaker pushes him off the top rope before he can hit the food. That man burns me up when they do that. Don't can't win fair, so they got who's it? Sami Zayn attacking Braun Breaker. Yeah, they can't win fair, so they got to have somebody come out there and cheat. And then Sami Zayn sends him headfirst into the steel post. And now he's about to hit him with a haluva kick. Braun Breaker caught him by the throat. And now he's got a military press slam. And it throws him over the announce table into the announcers, almost into the Corey Graves slap. And now Penta, with a huge over the top rope high risk maneuver, takes down Braun Breaker. Meanwhile, in the ring, Bronson Reed to his feet with Jey Uso getting to his feet, puts Jay up into the Primus carry and drops him with like Death Valley driver. And now Bronson Reed going for the tsunami. Move, Jay. Gotta move, Jay. Yeah, LA Knight pushes him off the top rope. Yeah. And then Jay super kicks Bronson Reed, hits the ropes, and spears him. And now going to the top rope for the Uso splash. This is it. That was a turning point in the match when LA Knight came out there. Uso splash connects. He's about to hit him with another one just to make sure. Another Uso splash to Bronson Reed. And then the 1, 2, 3, ring the bell, Jey Uso for the win. Yes, sir. Good stuff. It took a lot of outside interference. Outside interference retaliation to get that win. I'm so glad Bronson Reed didn't win. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Yeah, so female. So me. Hey, main event, Jey Uso's down. Yo, city. And now Seth Rollins is coming out. Why? Just to do more damage to all. Look, he mad. He come out there fight like Vince McMahon that time with the Royal Rumble. He come out there fired up, taking his jacket off, suit jacket off before he gets to the ring. That's messed up after the match. Not CM Punk, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes coming out there to even the odds. Yes. He's going face to face with Seth Rollins. Every toss her at the zone, curve off the cash straight up. If you want to hear my song, my song parody of his theme song, it's on my YouTube channel. It's a banger. Go give it a listen. Let the girl make it big. Look, they still eyeing each other. They didn't touch each other. They just 1,000-yard stare at each other. Seth Rollins ain't gonna touch him. He's gonna tuck tail and run. Since the odds are even and he can't get the upper hand on somebody. Jay finally got his feet. Crushing Cody Rhodes. Stuff on Storm's there with his cronies, with his goons, with his minions. Yeah, because it's Cody Rhodes versus Jay, so next week in the semifinals. That's why they say there's no friends in WWE. If you have friends in wrestling, they're going to face each other for something big. And this is a prime example of that. They respect each other. And they'll still be friends after. It's just me, Oops. J1, it's just me, Oops. J1 is climbing along up, knock it down like this. Yeet, yeet. And in a show of respect, a handshake between Cody Rhodes and Jay Uso. And then Cody Rhodes held his hand up high, and that's how we went off the air this week for Monday Night Raw. Thanks again for tuning in and for your continued support of my YouTube channel. If you haven't already, hit that bell. If you haven't subscribed yet, it only takes a minute of your time and it doesn't cost a dime. It helps me grow my channel and hopefully make this thing into a job or a career that pays so I can, this is my job. This is what I want my job to be, is to present this content, this material to you like I've been doing. While you're on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe to every social media thing that you're on. Share it with all your friends. And yeah, be blessed, be good, and be good at it. I'll see you here later tonight for some WWE 2K25 gameplay footage. Until then, peace.